It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
This is our first new episode of the new year.
Wow, that's right, that is.
New episode, new me.
Hell yeah. New.
And I just got a text from my friend and boss saying he will leave a check for me tomorrow. And also Ruth Conda forever.
Dude, I'm on my way to intercept that check right now.
Don't.
How much you making, huh?
Don't. Please.
Huh? Why don't you have direct deposit on, huh? If you had that, I could never steal your check, buddy.
Well, why don't you go to fuck, dude?
I'm not gonna go fuck. I'm gonna go to your store and take that check.
Shut the damn up.
I'm on my way to Comet Ping Pong Pizza right now to take that check.
You're actually doxing me right on air.
Oh, yeah. You got a problem with him, buddy?
Yeah, Nikki's not editing this once, and I don't know how to edit. You are. You were the one editing it, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nikki said he'll edit it by Sunday. It's fine.
Ish. Okay, I actually thought he was just kind of like on vacation. But...
Well, I mean...
Yeah,
we don't give him vacation days, so I don't know how he could be on vacation.
They also don't pay me anything at all either. So please, if you could go into their Twitter, tweet at these boys to get their editor paid, maybe start a GoFundMe, that would be super.
Technically, if you haven't gotten your first paycheck yet, legally you are not an employee.
Oh, yeah, true.
I think in California you're actually like a contractor, and those have different stipulations and everything, so...
Yeah, thanks to Prop 22, I'm pretty sure we don't have to pay him anymore.
Yeah, he's actually fired. I have DoorDash, and I have this guy to edit it. We have a new editor every week. That's actually the perfect use of DoorDash.
Yeah, we call in DoorDash, we have him bring us like McDonald's or something, then we capture the guy and make him edit the episodes.
He doesn't get a tip unless he edits the episode.
Yeah, but I mean, we tip pretty generously. I mean, I tip normally like 12% if they edit the episode.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I tip 13.
Wow, look at Mr. Big Bucks over here with his Comet Ping Pong Pizza money.
It's Comet Bing Bong, dude. We're unaffiliated with Comet Ping Pong.
My bad.
We're not in Washington, D.C. We're in Washington State.
Oh. But, like, do you have a suspicious basement?
Look.
Are you frequented by political elites?
Look. We do have a basement.
Yeah.
And everyone who opposed the Chaz during the protests did frequent my establishment. That's all I'm going to say.
An innocent man doesn't need to defend himself. That's what I always say.
And I'm not defending myself. I am laying it down clearly and calmly.
That's right. But Justice Calm was about to introduce this episode.
Holy
Hello,
shit.
everyone. Welcome to episode 43 of the Family Guy Funnycast. I'm your host, Sean.
Did you say episode of 43?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That sounds cooler, though. If you didn't, I'm going to say that for my next episode of 44.
Right.
And I'm the man that needs no introduction.
Joe. And today we'll be talking about season 3, episode 15.
That joke
Ready?
Never gets old, if you ask me.
Willing. Shut the damn up, dude. And disabled.
Hey, last episode you kept interrupting me and doing the introduction yourself, so...
That's because you sucked.
No, that was 3 episodes ago.
Haha, stupid baby has no sense of time.
Are you reflecting on yourself right now?
Shut the damn up. Stop. Leave me alone.
Stupid baby.
I'm here to record a podcast with my dear friend, and I'm not ready to be attacked like this. I'm not armored up. I don't have the armor of God on right now.
Yeah, and you weren't ready to do a podcast in general, but here you are.
Hey, leave me alone. I'm getting the breastplate of righteousness on right now. You will regret ever talking to me like this.
Yeah, you got your Excalibur. You got your
The sword of the spirit, you mean? Yeah, I do. And the belt of truth and the gospel of peace on? Yeah. And the helmet of salvation?
Yeah, you got your D20.
This is about God, not D&D, which is the opposite. It was satanic.
You can kill God in D&D. I
You
have.
can try.
I've also been God, so it was a very elaborate suicide.
But yeah, I'm still working on getting the Shield of Faith. But once I have that, I got the full set.
Okay, that's good. You got your holy water.
Yeah.
Cool. What does your armor look like? Like, is it like shell white?
Yeah. Pretty much. It looks like a lobster, but white.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
powerful. I'm kind of OP, to be honest.
Yeah, and lobsters have like the most impenetrable armor in the animal
That-
kingdom.
Yeah, that is true, I think. I don't think anyone's ever been able to penetrate a lobster's shell yet.
Yeah, I mean we're getting there, but that's through science and robots and shit.
Yeah, they're like pouring acid on the lobster, torture and stuff, trying to get through its shell. Which isn't right. You were intended to just, whack that lobster and crack through its shell, but...
Yeah, you're supposed to just grab it and throw it against the rocks like our ancestors did, but somewhere along the way we lost the knowledge of how to do that.
Yeah, and so now we're inventing stuff like acid and water, jets, hydroponic power.
And
It's all bullshit, really.
like arsenic and like hammers and all that shit. It's
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
I'm personally against it. I know at Comet Bing Bong Pizza we don't use any of that shit. We're all natural, all natural,
all
sustainable.
natural when they order the common lobster pizza.
Yeah, only the most calm, sustainable lobsters work in my kitchen and in my basement. So
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. We keep it green at Bing Bong Comet.
I really do appreciate that. I think the world would be a better place if more restaurants had that same kind of dedication as you do to sustainability.
I do too. And honestly, I think that's what's keeping our heads above water at Comet Bing Bong.
Yeah, I think the people in the area, especially in the Chaz, really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm doing my part. They're doing their part. And the people in my basement are prepping for whatever they're doing. So, yeah. it's a
So
good time.
without further ado, the episode summary?
Yeah, let's jump right in.
Spooner Street is running a charity car wash for a middle schooler who needs a desperate liver transplant. They are featured on the news and raise the money, but a robber comes and steals it. Joe chases him down and gets the money back, but can't catch him. The kids find a money clip with $26, but legally they can't keep it unless the owner doesn't come for it for 2 weeks. Joe becomes depressed he didn't catch the perp and decides to quit the force as he feels too disabled. Peter tries to cheer him up and convinces him to compete in the local Special People's Games. Peter helps Joe train for it. The kids fight over who should hold the money, eventually entrusting it to Brian. Joe wins the first event of the decathlon but flubs the second, making him need a win on the final game to be the ultimate winner. Peter gives him steroids and Joe wins, crushing his rival, a disabled man who has a digital voice. Joe and Peter become local heroes featured in the news, but then Joe gets an offer from an agent, landing him in a cereal commercial and a movie adaptation. The kids try to convince Brian to give them the money, then they accuse him of trying to flee with it when they find a passport for Brian in the mail. Brian gives them back the money, and they continue to fight about it. I'm not doing well right now.
That's okay.
Joe is honored by the mayor, and Peter feels left out. When Joe doesn't acknowledge Peter, Peter reveals Joe only won due to steroids. Joe is disgraced and becomes more depressed. At home, Lois makes Peter go console Joe. At the same time, a man comes looking for the $26, and Joe identifies him as the perp. Joe chases after him and catches him this time, killing him in the process. Joe becomes happy and rejoins the force, makes up with Peter in the end. And that's the episode, baby.
This is a cute, wholesome ending.
Mm-hmm. It was a nice, we're friends again. Thank you. Joe's like, thank you, Peter, for everything you taught me. And Peter's like, you're welcome, buddy.
Also, I killed a man. Don't talk about that though.
Rest in peace. So before I finish this episode, I wrote down Joe Swanson would have turned the Capitol into a massacre. And I guess I was right. This episode proved me right.
Yeah, we really cannot overstate how much blood Joe would have spilled at the Capitol.
Yeah, I think all those people who like they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law wouldn't be saying that if Joe Swanson is there, because they'd just be appalled by the carnage and brutality that he would have wreaked on all those pro Donald Trump rioters.
It would have been the hardest battle Joe ever fought. As a cop.
Yeah.
And as a Trump supporter.
As a white man.
Yeah, and as a white man. Especially as a white man, Like, Joe is such a staunch supporter of the white agenda that
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you've ever had to go against your beliefs like that, but it can't be easy.
No, I understand. I mean, not like that, but I do understand to an extent. Who on Spooner Street do you think didn't vote for Trump?
Cleveland.
Cleveland? All right. I kind of thought Cleveland would, to be honest. I feel like Cleveland's that kind of guy.
I can kind of see that.
I was going to say, I personally think just Quagmire didn't vote for Trump.
Really? You think Quagmire didn't?
Yeah. Wait. Are we talking about 2016 or 2020? Because I was thinking about 2016
2016.
Still. 2020 hasn't even, registered for me yet.
Yeah. We're not considering 2020 in these deliberations.
Yeah. This is just 2016. I think only Quagmire didn't vote for him. I mean, Brian, of course, but,
Brian is
such the heads of household.
Brian's such a bitch that I don't even want to talk about him.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think Brian supported in the primary for 2020?
Well, Brian is supposed to be a stand-in for Seth, as we all know. Mm-hmm. So I think he did support Mayor Pete.
That's a good point. Aside from that, though, I think Brian was probably a warring kind of dog.
Yeah.
I think he really appreciates seeing Bailey on the campaign trail, and that secured a vote for him.
Bailey's a boy dog, right?
I don't know. All I know is that dog knows how to eat a burrito.
Okay. Entertain the audience real quick. I'm gonna do some Googling.
Hello, audience. I just want to say something about feeding your dogs a burrito.
Stop it. Bailey is a boy dog.
Okay.
So I was gonna say it's good that Bailey is a boy dog because we all know what happened last episode.
Yeah. Yes. Last episode.
Yeah. If Brian wasn't Heaton, so was Bailey.
Wait, was that last? No, that was the last episode, was it?
I think so.
Last episode was the Black Peter. Was that the same episode?
Oh, last episode was Black Peter. It was 2 episodes ago then.
Okay.
I forgot about Black Peter. That's probably for the best.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll come back, so don't forget about him too hard.
I could never.
Speaking of unforgettable characters, another evil monkey in this episode. We get some evil monkey lore, too.
Yeah.
We know that.
Before we move on, though, I want to say Brian would have been shot by the Secret Service if Bailey Warren wasn't Heat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Brian would not have gotten close enough to Bailey to do what he did in 2 episodes ago.
For the better of us all, I think.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, what I was saying is we got some evil monkey lore. We learned that canonically evil monkey was walked in on his wife cheating on him with another monkey, and that's what set him on the path of evil.
He lost his shit.
He really did. I mean, they all lost their shit.
Yeah, I really wonder what was going on in there. Like, what led to that situation? Like, why she felt she had to cheat? Why the other monkey felt like he had to get involved in the fight?
This is just speculation because we don't have much to go off of. But what we do get is Evil Monkey's first words are, "Honey, I made partner." So I think, if I had to infer, is that maybe the monkey was working too hard at his job, really, really grinding for that promotion, and his wife felt left out, missing the intimacy, missing the love and passion of another monkey, and
Yeah,
she cheated on him.
it's wanting to be in the foot hands of another monkey. I get it. I really
We've
get
all
it.
been there.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all done that.
Yeah, on one side of the spectrum, we've all been there.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll never know for sure, I think, but really
I mean, we
tragic.
might. Who knows how many more times this dang old monkey's gonna show up?
I don't know, but I have a rough idea. But I won't say anything.
Okay, answer me this. Can I count it on one hand?
No.
Two hands?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Oh, no. Alright.
I'll say it when we get there. Actually, I won't because I'll forget. Season 4, they doubled down on a lot of recurring gags because it was like 2 years since Family Guy was last on
Oh, yeah,
primetime
true.
TV. We're seeing it
That-
on a weekly basis, start to finish, but back then there was a significant amount of time where there was no funny, silly, evil monkey on the screen.
Yeah, and back then people were like, "Oh, it's the monkey, remember?"
Yeah,
But now we're like, "Come on, man."
yeah. Back then, if you wanted to see a monkey on TV, you just had to like turn on some Michael Jackson footage of him and Bubbles, or like watch MVP, Most Valuable Primate. Whereas nowadays, if you want to see a monkey on TV, you can just like turn on literally any channel. There's a monkey somewhere.
Yeah. What was that movie about the monkey that snowboards? You know what I'm talking about?
I think that
Maybe
was
a
Most
gorilla.
Valuable Primate. It
Oh, okay,
must have been a
cool.
sequel.
All right.
I am gonna Google something before I look like an asshole.
Yeah, talking about most valuable primates.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's.
I wanted to make sure I got the sports right before I said anything, and I was incorrect.
No. Incorrect about
so-
what? Everything?
Yeah. So in the first movie, he plays hockey.
Okay.
The second one, he's a skateboarder.
Okay.
In the third one, I opened the first one again. In the third one, he is. Can you load for me? Can you fucking
Nope.
load?
We'll never know about this most valuable primate.
Oh, okay. The third one's just called Most Extreme Primate. So we can
Yeah,
assume he
yeah,
does
that's the
BMX or
one.
whatever.
That's what I was thinking of.
Most Extreme Primate. Oh, yeah, you're completely right. That is a snowboarding monk.
Mm-hmm.
$12 million budget.
How much did it make?
$12 million.
Man, that sucked.
IMDb says it's got an estimated $12 million budget and an estimated $12 million box office.
Maybe it was all just money laundering.
I think so, because who fucking watched these? I'm assuming you.
No, dude. You know I don't like monkeys.
Well, if we want to be technical, he's a chimp, which is a primate.
Well, if you want to be technical, I'm pretty sure it's a chimp that tore that woman's face off, so...
Oh, you're right. Brian, I'm scared of monkeys, dude.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I've talked about it before, right? On episode?
Yeah, we had that
Yeah.
whole killing monkeys with swords.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys know how I feel about monkeys. Like, they're not pets. They're wild animals. They will fuck you up.
And they will not hesitate.
No, they won't.
It's actually really funny how little they hesitate.
Yeah, no, they will go full monkey mode on you at the slightest provocation.
Going full monk.
Also, something I don't think we mentioned at any point since we've recorded the episode. Joe, you read all of One Piece in about a week.
I'd say it was a little less than 2, like maybe a week and a half.
Okay, but it was for the audience, it was pretty crazy. Joe was reading like 100 chapters a day.
Oh, more than that at least.
Yeah, minimum 100 chapters a day.
I don't know what my highest was, but it had to be, to make that pace, had to be like 150 at least.
Yeah, probably, because I mean, you caught up when you had started. 999 wasn't out. I remember that. 999 came out, and you were ready before 1000.
Like, I think a day or so before 1000 came out.
Yeah, before the scans came out, not the official release.
Mm-hmm. Did he take a break between 999 and 1000?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't really remember anymore.
I don't either, and that was not that long ago.
I was too busy focused. I don't want to spoil the chapters because they're brand new and I love One Piece. Mm-hmm. But 999 and 1000 have too much stuff going on. I wasn't actually thinking about how long I was waiting for him. Oh yeah, he did take a break. He did take a break between 999 and 1000. I remember like waiting a really long time. Like, man, what's gonna happen on Big 1000?
The big 1000.
Oh. And now Shueisha is banning your Twitter account if you post One Piece. So watch out, fellas.
I'm gonna do it.
No,
I gotta test
do it. Wait, no, dude, you're probably already like on their shit list. They might be coming for you because you tweeted a couple panels, which is like a violatable offense.
Yeah. Well, is it? No, they can't get me. They can't get
No,
me.
they can. No. That's what people are saying. At least they're saying that if you post any manga panels on Twitter, Shueisha may like send in a complaint to have it removed.
Well, here's what I have to say to Shueisha. Now, imagine, if you will, Joe from Funnycast. He has stood up from his gamer chair. He has taken off his headphones. He has opened up Shueisha's Twitter page. And then he has gone to their website. Clicked on their Contact Me, or their Contact Us section. Emailed the CEO.
Yeah?
A video of a chapter 1000 cum tribute.
Right on that big old double page spread. You know the one.
Just right all over it. Got everywhere. Everywhere.
Right all over Luffy, Zoro, Law.
Skipped over Luffy, but got everyone else.
Damn, even Killer?
Especially Killer.
Oh, baby.
He had it coming.
Also, I just want to say, I hope I'm pronouncing Shueisha right, because this is the first time I've ever said that word in my life.
It might be Shueisha, because there is an I.
Yeah, true.
I was just saying Shueisha because it's fun to say.
But anyway, back to Family Guy.
Sure.
Something you might not have noticed in this episode is that when the Griffin kids are putting up the flyers, they have their phone number minus an area code. However, due to the size of Rhode Island only has one area code. So, canonically, we know the Griffin family house number, which is 401-555-0139.
Can you read that again for me?
401
Okay.
555
Okay.
0139.
Okay.
I can call it if you want.
Regret to inform you all that is not a real phone number.
It probably was real until too many people figured it out, and they're like, please disconnect this number, I'm begging you.
I don't think it was real, because they used the 555 to signify it's a fake phone number.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I have seen a lot of 555s in media.
I wish they, bought that phone number. I don't know if you can get a 555 number, but I wish they had got it, and, at least for, a year or something, just set up an automated voicemail like Peter saying, hey, poopy, or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, but no. We live in the worst timeline.
Yeah, fuck you, Seth. You're just always trampling on our dreams.
Mm-hmm. I will say, though, I think there are a few, and by a few, I mean two main things, little inconsistencies I noticed in this episode.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So first off, I'm going to be real. I don't know if this is an inconsistency, because I'm not a doctor, but The kid who the money is getting raised for is an iron lung, which is typically used for respiratory issues. However, he needs a liver transplant?
It's pretty
Not a
sus.
lung transplant or something? Yeah, pretty sus. I think he might be faking it. I think he's probably just raising the money.
Yeah, and
then
they say that he got the surgery, but we never see him.
yeah, maybe he just took the money and ran.
Or like
Maybe he
scooted.
took the liver and ran.
Yeah, took the liver and just scooted in his iron lung down this road.
Yeah. Or maybe the kid's just someone along the way messed up and they're like, liver, lung, same difference.
If you put him in the same spot, it'll do the same thing.
Pretty much, he'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
The other inconsistency is when Peter gives Joe the steroid water bottle. You see Joe clearly put it down to rest, like by his feet. Next shot, it's gone. In that same scene, he pulls it out of nowhere and drinks it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is a little consistency, please, here. I know you probably didn't expect that approximately 20 years later, there would be not one, not two, but 3 different podcasts analyzing this. But there are, so come on, man.
That's why for Horny Baby, we are going to have people measuring and keeping track of the continuity for each shot. And if something is not right, we throw it out.
Yeah.
We go to Korea. We go there ourselves. We throw it out.
Yell at the damn
we fire
animators.
them. We get a new team of animators in Korea. We say, follow the damn script. Fucking do it.
Keep the continuity. If that diaper is half filled in this scene, it needs to be half filled for the rest of the damn episode, unless we have a changing scene.
If we do not mention the changing scene, you do not put on a clean diaper.
God.
That diaper is half full. And you keep it
Amateurs. Fucking amateurs, dude. This is why Horny Baby is in development hell, because we're surrounded by incompetent amateurs who don't have the same level of passion, drive, and ambition for Horny Baby like we do.
We have been in talks with Studio Trigger, with David Production, with Madhouse,
With Bones.
But no one just measures up to our standard of quality.
Yeah. God. I hate it. I really can't stand it. We should have just signed on with Mappa right at the beginning. They're doing everything. They could have done Horny Baby too. I'm sure it would have been good enough, but no, we want to deliver the best possible product to the loyal and dedicated HB Legion out there. And it's hard for us. So that's why we are once again asking for another round of donations to our new GoFundMe. The link will be in the description. Please, everyone. Every cent matters. Anything you can give, everything you can give, please.
It means a lot.
It's not for us. It's for you. It's for you, really.
Mm-hmm. It's for you. It's not for us. We don't pocket this money. We spend it for you.
Exactly.
There's another lore note. According to the Family Guy wiki, there was if you click on goofs, after Lois tells Peter that he should go to Joe's house because he's fucking depressed, a plate and a coffee mug are on the table. But right after the angel spirit holds the gun up to Peter's head and forces him out, they're gone.
Come on. I don't even know.
This is the shit we're talking about here. Along with this next one. The word coach on Peter's sweatshirt changes in thickness multiple times.
Unbelievable.
In the same scene.
What was this show made by amateurs or something? Like was this baby's first animation? Was this like their college grad like their senior year project for college and shit?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this shit? When Stewie tries to get the money clip, the dollars are replaced by a green book. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know.
I'm so sick of this shit.
I really am.
I'm gonna look at my notes, see if there's anything I missed.
You know what I gotta say though is, a lot there's the common adage of, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, which is bullshit. And I think the reality of it is a lot more is that a lot of people, especially content creators, very quickly realize that when they turn a piece of media that they love into their job, it diminishes it in some way, like irreparably. Mm-hmm. Which is why, thank God, we're doing a Family Guy podcast, because I do not care. Like, if we were doing something I loved, like if we were doing like One Piece content or something, like maybe I would get like bummed out at some point, or like, I wish when I didn't have to worry about this stuff. But nah, we're just doing Family Guy. I don't care. Like,
yeah, we'll make $15 every 3 months. That's fine.
Yeah,
we're not in this for the money until we start making it. Then we are.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even our money. Technically, it's supposed to go to Nikki, but like I was telling you before, like I think if we pay Nikki, it's actually worse for us, because then like he's not getting the minimum wage, and you also can argue that like we are not paying him per product because we just gave him $15 once for like 42 episodes. 43 actually, counting the bonus episodes.
He also edited the our crossover with Ian.
I was counting that though.
Yeah, but when you consider it, that kind of opens up a whole bunch of other worms. Like, is Ian involved?
Ian have to pay him now?
Ian's
Do we have to pay Ian?
I think Ian's got to pay him, because that was a
crossover episode.
It was a crossover, but I think it was mainly his.
Yeah, but we uploaded it too still.
Yeah, we kind of uploaded it first.
Because Nikki edited it, we uploaded it, and then we sent it to Ian. I was like, here you go.
We were supposed to send it to him first, and then just upload it as a bonus on our own feed, but we just that was just our episode.
It happened.
Yeah.
It happened. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again in like less than 72 hours.
We'll deal with that as it comes.
But I digress. What did you actually think of the episode itself? I know, aside from all the glaring continuity errors, like, what did you think of this episode?
I liked it. I liked it more than the last two.
Yeah, this is actually one of the episodes I've laughed the most at.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, really. I mean, I have a bunch of jokes I wrote down that I really liked.
Let's hear some. Not your favorite one, but some you liked.
Okay, one really early on is when the three kids find the money clip. They all grab it, and then Meg and Chris raise it into the air, and Stewie's holding on to the bottom, and he just falls down. They do a lot of funny visual gags with Stewie, which I've really enjoyed, if you haven't noticed.
He's a funny baby. They should spin him out into his own show called Fun... What? No.
Nope. Stop.
Never mind, Seth. Seth, don't
too close to comfort. We already have the rights, so...
Yeah, Seth, do that. We will fucking sue you.
Mm-hmm.
That's joke how we finance horny baby. So, okay, sorry, go on.
Yes. Okay, that's a good plan. Another joke, we already mentioned it briefly, but there is a scene where Peter is thinking about whether or not he wants to go comfort Joe, and the devil on his shoulder is like, no, don't do it, go get drunk or whatever. And the angel on his shoulder is like, comfort him, he's your friend. And then Peter decides to listen to the devil, and then the angel just shoots the devil, killing him instantly. I thought it was pretty funny. Although, I think Peter's reactions... like, take it easy, man, were a lot less funny. I think, in my opinion, it would have been funnier if, like, the angel shoots the devil and, like, you see Peter freaking out and it's just a hard cut. But, I mean, humor's subjective, so what do I know?
Yeah. Well, let me check who wrote this episode real quick.
Probably me.
Wow, yeah, you are credited on here.
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty cool.
That's crazy. That's amazing, actually. You did really good.
Yeah, I know. I was only 1 year old at the time, but I knew a thing or two about writing from a young age. My mom listened to Mozart when I was in her womb, so I was born with a 3,000 IQ, and I knew how to read, write, and ride a bike by the age of 3 weeks old. However, I forgot all of that after the tragedy of 9/11.
We forgot a lot of things in the wake of 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Like all those bad things George W. Bush did that they mentioned in this episode.
Yeah, that was a lot of things that George Bush did.
Yeah, like get a DUI, get arrested for disorderly drunken conduct, waste money on oil companies. I don't think there's any relationship to his investments in oil companies and our war in the Middle East, though. Like, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories here, so...
Yeah, that's not our place. We don't speculate.
And we certainly would never speculate on the behaviors or action of the president. I think that's just going a bit too far. As American citizens, we have to respect the presidency and the office itself, so...
Yeah, Godspeed, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, Godspeed, Mr. Trump. We are all fighting for you to get your Twitter account back as one of the realest posters out there.
Really, he is the most powerful poster alive.
Mm-hmm. It's honestly so good that like he became the president because they had to archive all his tweets. So even though they deleted his account, they're not lost to history.
That is so good.
Like, my favorite one is the schlonged one, where he was like, Obama really schlonged Hillary in the last debate, and then he's like, schlonged is a common term people regularly use for being beaten badly.
Yeah, even though it's such obvious bullshit.
Yeah, it's obviously like Trump saw like some like porno DVD he had of like, so it's like white girl gets schlonged, and he's like, yes. And then people call them out on it, like, no, people use schlong. It's real. It's
real. I don't watch porn. I have a wife who did porn. It's fine.
I have a beautiful wife and a beautiful boy. I would never watch porn.
I would never watch porn. I would just insinuate that I do. Like us.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, we do more than insinuate, but...
Oh, yeah, we flat out admit it. We have talked about our crippling addictions multiple times.
Nah, I'm clean, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been freeing myself of all my vices. I'm pretty well on my way to nirvana, honestly.
Yeah, I've noticed you've been doing really well ever since you got that new water bottle.
Yeah, I have. I've been drinking so much water lately. Ever since I got this nice Wikifeet water bottle for my birthday from my dear friend and partner, Joe from Funnycast.
You're welcome, bud. My pleasure.
I actually have been drinking a ton of water ever since I got it. I mean, I was already drinking a lot more water just in general, but this just like really like compounded that and sealed the deal.
I'm really happy for you. I need to get one of them for myself.
They're pretty nice. You're not gonna go wrong for the price, I don't think.
That's good. That's really good. I don't remember what the price was, but it wasn't that great. And by great,
it was like, yeah. I wasn't like trying to check there. How much did my friend spend on me? I wanted to check how many fluid ounces this puppy could hold. Holds 20, by the way. But yeah, it was like under $20, so it's pretty good.
I wonder how many my Hydro Flask holds.
I don't know. Probably not too many more than 20.
Yeah. Oh well.
Maybe yeah, whatever.
Welcome to Millennial and Zoomer talk about water bottles for 5 minutes.
Water bottles are important.
They are.
Hey, everybody. If you don't drink enough water, you really should. I think most people probably don't get enough water, to be honest. Because I remember someone was talking to me and they're like, I've been drinking so much water lately. I had to pee so much. And like I thought, they were drinking like a lot of water. And then they told me they were drinking like 32 ounces. 8 glasses a day, which is like the daily recommended amount. Like you are meeting the bar. You are not exceeding it.
That's always seemed like such a high amount to me. I don't know why.
It is a lot of water. Before I was just drinking like 4 disposable bottles of water a day, but I'd refill them because I don't want to use all the plastic waste.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, now I got a reusable bottle of water that holds 20 ounces. So when I drink 4 of these bad boys, I'm well over my daily required amount.
God, that's so cool.
But yeah, really, drink water. It's done wonders for me.
I think I've had 2 today.
Well, just get 2 more in before you go to bed.
I will. I am feeling a little bit parched right now. But I'm holding it for the good of the show.
That's good. That's good. I don't want to talk about water anymore. let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's do the references.
Okay.
All right. In this episode, we have... Oh my God, that's so many.
I know. I asked Joe before who was reading the references, and I was so glad it wasn't me because there were so many.
Dude, I'm actually going to need to get a glass of Wawa after I'm done reading this.
All right, well, you read the references, then I'll do the first reference while you get your Wawa.
Okay. Pacing myself. All right, the references this episode are The Flintstones, Jimmy Carter, Point Break, The Matrix, Executive Decision, Justin Timberlake, Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, Richard Simmons, Touched by an Angel, Fyodor Dostoevsky, George W. Bush, I Got a Name, Seinfeld, Elaine Boozler, Tony Danza, Valerie Bertinelli, B. Arthur, Dharma and Greg, John Lennon,
Again.
Yoko Ono, Sesame Street, Peter, Paul and Mary, Eddie Griffin, Paul Prudhomme, Death Trap, Peanuts, Dan Rather, and Gene Shalit.
Boy, oh boy, that's a lot of them. Another Dharma and Greg reference. We've already gone into that, but...
Yeah, fuck the Dharma and Greg.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I get that the point of the jokes are like, haha, this is a bad TV show. But, like, the thing is, no one remembers the bad TV shows. Like, now watching, it's just so stupid.
Unless they're excessively bad, which these aren't. They're just inoffensive and bland.
Yeah, it's not like a Game of Thrones situation where people are going to remember how badly they fumbled the bag for generations to come.
God, I don't even want to think about Game of Thrones anymore.
Me neither. You're going to go get your Wawa now?
Yeah, I wanted to riff. I'll be right back.
Alright, so the first reference I'm doing is George W. Bush. You love him, hate him. He was our president from 2000 to 2008. He won in a pretty hotly contested election. It came down to Florida. And Florida had a lot of issues because of hanging chads, which, in case you don't know, a chad is a little bit of paper left when you punch a hole. And in this case, the holes were not properly punched, so they were still hanging. So they were unclear if they counted all the votes properly. And so this was a big incident, and then it ended up coming down to the Supreme Court, who said, 1 person, 1 vote, so we're stopping the count. Not exactly sure how it relates, but that's how George W. Bush won, even though he lost the popular vote. Which, in case you didn't know, is a pretty common occurrence for presidents to win the Electoral College and lose the popular vote.
Oh, shit.
Bush did it. Trump did it. A bunch of other presidents did it. I don't really know who else did it. Another thing about about Bush, is that there were protests, kind of like now, in Florida. It was called the Brooks Brother riot incident. I don't know exactly what the term for it was, but essentially a bunch of young Republican nerds dressed up in suits and went to protest at Miami-Dade County, I believe. And they were like, "Stop the steal! Stop the steal!" Well, actually, they were campaigning for them to stop counting the votes, and it worked. They successfully intimidated the election officer to stop counting. So it's unclear if Al Gore would have actually won Florida if that district was finally counted. However, many of those people who were in that protest/riot/election fraud went on to get executive level positions within the Republican Party. Isn't that crazy?
That's really fucked up. That's actually super fucked up.
Have you had your Wawa drink? Are you ready for your reference yet?
Let me take another victory sip.
All right. But yeah, so while what's happening now, especially with like the Capitol protests, is pretty unprecedented. This is not like a new thing. Like, this did not emerge out of nowhere. We have a long tradition almost of presidents, again, having their supporters get a little rowdy when the election doesn't look good, but it's just a lot more public and televised these days, and also a lot more violent and extreme, because they weren't in the Capitol building under Bush.
They should get
ready now?
They should get under my bush.
Yes. You ready?
I am ready.
Hit it, Joe.
Let me tell you about a movie called Fast and Furious. Point Break. Oh wait, they're the same movie.
Actually?
There are heavy thematic similarities between these two movies. I'm assuming you have not seen Fast and Furious 1.
I haven't seen Fast and Furious any.
Okay, well that's A, really fucked up. B, I think you should watch all of them until 9 comes out this year.
Alright.
But basically, the main character is a young agent infiltrating a gang. He then befriends the leader of the gang, falls in love with one of the women who are one of the ringleaders of the gang, who may have a relation to the boss. Eventually, the boss will find out that his new friend, who he has grown really close to, is a traitor. The hero, they will then break up. The hero will then go back and try and save them from the real villains. And there will be a bloody confrontation, or something will go wrong, and the hero will save them. And then in the end, the hero will let them go free. The only difference between these two movies is if Vin Diesel is in it or not.
Yeah, one has Vin Diesel, one has Keanu Reeves.
Also, one takes place on a beach or something, and one is about cars that go fast.
Which one is on the beach?
Point Break.
Oh, okay. I figured it out, but I already said it at that point.
The hero goes under a lot of change in these movies. Maybe the people we think are bad are not so bad after all.
Yeah. Maybe.
Often they're not. Or maybe they are. I don't know. That's up to
But they could be?
They could be?
Please?
Are you a stickler for Law and Order?
Not really.
Yeah, well then they're good guys.
Well, alright, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty epic actually.
I'm gonna be real. I've got something on my mind.
Yeah, I got Minecraft on my mind. What do you got?
Oh, do you see the video of that lady getting shot in the Capitol?
I did, yeah.
Did you see the one from the other angle where you can see the guy actually shooting her?
I've seen one where I saw the one linked in that chat the other day. That's the one I've seen.
Okay. I think I linked both of them, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. That lady really came here, ready to start a revolution for Trump, and she died. That man who tased his own balls till he died.
That's just fucking funny.
Yeah.
How does that fucking happen?
Like, first off, how did he taste his own balls? Second of all, how did he taste his own balls till he died? Like, what? Like, did it only take like one shot? Like, he just got like one good dose of electricity and died? Or did like something happened? He just received like 30 seconds of voltage through the balls to the heart?
Yeah, was there no one to, like, I don't know how tasers work, so, but, like, was there no one to fucking help him? Like, come on.
I guess maybe I was like, oh, that's on his balls, like, and no one wanted to go help
That's
him.
fucking gay. I'm not gonna touch his balls.
I also feel like probably like your ball hair should be like an insulator or something that should have protected him.
Yeah, and we know
So
these guys aren't shaving their balls because that's gay.
Yeah, and also because they're not getting any pussy, so like they don't need to shave.
Yeah, these guys are obviously pretty down bad.
Yeah, I mean, I am of the opinion that if you're not getting pussy like if you're not sexually active, there's no reason to shave your pubes. Like,
Yeah, it's just personal preference.
yeah.
And my personal preference is to have none.
No genitals allowed.
Yeah, no genitals in this house.
Yeah, everyone, I know I already asked you for donations once this episode. I'm going to ask again because in 2021, I really feel the spirit of giving of the Lord coming on us. Please donate to our second GoFundMe for Joe to get surgery to become like a Ken doll. Please.
Please, I need it.
Please.
Also, our other one, because you're going to find the Holy Prepuce.
Oh, yes. We do have the third GoFundMe. I'm on the hunt for the Holy Prepuce, which, in case you didn't watch our hit episode on it, is a sacred relic, which is the foreskin of the Christ. I'm going to find the prepuce, attach it to where my own foreskin would be, get my foreskin back, and develop a stand. So I kind of think this is the most important one of the three, because I could get like a stand power that could either create horny baby or remove your genitals. So like, or maybe both. So I think we should fund this one the most.
Yeah, do that one and then mine second if you can.
Yeah, I mean we'll see what kind of power I get from this. Like,
yeah, we might not even need the other ones.
We might not even need money anymore when I'm done.
Yeah, can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I just can't wait to have my foreskin back. I don't really care about the power. That's honestly secondary. My number one concern is getting my foreskin back.
Yeah, power is always secondary to foreskin. I think that's actually like the 11th commandment.
I have actually a very serious question about foreskin.
Okay.
So like, when they remove it, is it like still in like a ring shape, or is it just one long strip of flesh? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I've always wondered that.
Because I had always imagined it as like a circle of foreskin still that I would just have to like graft back on. But I have to like sew it together and then graft it on. So I don't know.
I googled it and I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Because
I just looked at a diagram. God, we look so fucking stupid. I bet a guy who's almost 30 and a guy who just turned 20. How does foreskin work?
That's fair because I've never had it, so I don't even know. Like, I've had no reason to know until now. You, on the other hand, don't have an excuse.
Yeah, you're right. So, according to this diagram, they snip the top and then cut it off around.
Okay.
So it's just a flap.
All right.
But then how does the bris? How does that work?
I don't. Who even came up with this? Who was like, yeah, you don't need that part of the penis.
A fucking idiot. That's who. I'll say it.
Yeah.
I'll say it again.
Dom?
Fucking idiot came up with the bris.
I want my foreskin back.
I'm taking my stand on the ancient Jewish custom.
I'm taking my foreskin back.
Back to the past. For whatever.
to suck some foreskin's ass. So we're getting up there for the episode, and we haven't talked about our favorite jokes.
No, let's do that.
I talked about some jokes I liked, but
Yeah. Oh, wrong phone. By the way, I have 2 phones.
oh man, this is what you're donating to, so Joe can get his 3rd phone.
And my 2nd penis.
So, what was your favorite joke, or do you want me to go
I have
first?
2. One, I forgot this was the episode where Joe is just wailing in the bar. And so I was laying in my bed, I was watching it on my computer, and I was just like freaking out. I was having like a fucking fanboy attack, just like giggling and crying and kicking all over my bed when Joe started crying and Cleveland just slides away. Quagmire slides on the ground and rolls away. Peter climbs out the window, then goes back in for his beer.
I thought the image of Quagmire rolling was really funny.
That's the best part of it. It looks so unnatural. You're not meant to see Quagmire from any of those angles. I think on the Funnycast account or something, I did tweet a screenshot I found of that.
Hell
It
yeah.
just has a caption like, "What is Quag doing?" But my favorite joke. Stop! Oh, wrong phone. I'm so sorry. I'm so rich. Oh, I have too many rich people problems. It's when Peter goes to visit the depressed Joe, and he convinces him to try out for the Special Olympics. Sorry, the Special People's Games?
Special People's Games, yeah.
Right, because it's a parody of the Special Olympics. And then it cuts to Tom Tucker on the news, who says, before he goes into conveniently placed news reports and television shows, he says, "Peter, look out for that skateboard." And Peter turns around and trips over a skateboard. That's pretty funny and epic. What was yours, my friend?
Well, first things first, I was going to ask a question,
Yeah, okay.
but I didn't want to look stupid.
All right.
So, I just found out the difference between the Special Olympics and the Paralympics are that the Special Olympics are only for people with intellectual disabilities, whereas the Paralympics is generally for athletes with any disability, including physical, and only at an elite level, according to Google.
I think you said Paralympics twice, and I don't know which one is which.
Special Olympics is for people with intellectual disabilities. Paralympics are for
Okay.
physical disabilities.
Seems kind of pejorative, but I get what they're going for.
Yeah. I mean, they're the ones in charge, so, take it up with them.
Yeah, no, I am. I want to talk to the CEO of the Special Olympics.
Mr. Olympic himself.
Mr. Special himself.
Oh, anyway, my favorite joke
Ew, this is a real
was
circumcision. Sorry, I looked back at my monitor. Oh, no, that's just marker. Okay, thank God. Oh, no, this one's real.
So,
oh, no, there's
they
no
were just
incisions.
marking it before they cut it.
It's just right when they're cutting. But, this one's a picture of a baby screaming. What the fuck? Oh, God.
That's a picture of me, dude.
Oh.
That's me on my foreskin.
Dude, I think that actually did look like you. I think you were in a medical journal when you were a baby.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, my favorite joke is when Stewie says something like, I'll do to you what I did to John Lennon, and the assumption is that it's going to be a cutaway joke of Stewie killing John Lennon. But in reality, he just introduces him to Yoko Ono, which, if you don't know, Yoko Ono was John Lennon's second wife. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know the Beatles. I've listened to 2 songs by the Beatles. But a lot of people blame Yoko Ono for ruining the band.
Yeah.
But I will defend Yoko Ono because today she posted a very funny video of her screaming at Donald Trump.
I didn't watch that.
It's so fun. Dude, you have to check it out.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone real quick.
All right.
Entertain the audience real quick.
Okay. Audience, I'm just gonna say I don't know who the Beatles are. I don't really care about the Beatles. I think they're kind of like millennials care about the Beatles. Zoomers do not care about the Beatles. I think that's a real point in generational divide. Because our dear editor Nikki, if he listens to this part, which I'll try to make sure he doesn't, he'd be screaming right now hearing what I'm saying.
Just another editor's note. I am listening to this part, and I can confirm Sean is correct. I am absolutely livid right now.
And he's a classic millennial. Me, on the other hand, I don't care about the Beatles because I got Kanye West. That's my personal John Lennon. That's all I gotta say on that matter. Oh yeah, speaking of Kanye, his another rumor that he's getting divorced from Kim Kardashian, but this one seems to be a bit more substantial. We've talked about Kanye a lot. I just hope Kanye is doing well. I hope Kanye gets the help he needs. Because this can't be easy. I hope the kids don't have it too rough because they have 4 kids together. I know a lot of people don't remember Past the North, but they got Chicago, and they got another one. Even I don't know which one that is. And I'm a big fan of Kanye.
I'm thinking about that video.
Oh, they have one named Psalm West? I did not know about that
I thought
one.
they only had North.
No, you're literally proving my point. It goes North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm, and I did not know about Psalm until right now.
Oh my god.
Apparently he was born May 9th, 2019.
I thought you were making that up.
Oh, dude. But yeah, I know Saint because Kanye has this line that Saint is baby Ye, so I ain't worried about him. Maybe I should have been a bit more worried. Well, everybody, it's been another fantastic episode of the Family Guy Funnycast. We've laughed, we've cried, we've circumcised, we've used steroids.
We actually, I learned a lot about circumcisions.
Yeah, Joe really learned a lot. I didn't learn much because I was entertaining the audience. You know, I was doing the podcast still, unlike someone over here.
Well, I was doing what was more important to me at the time, and that was furthering my education.
I mean, yeah, you can make it sound like all haughty and noble, but like, no one wants to just hear you watch a circumcision video.
I don't want to watch it either.
Why the damn were you watching it during our podcast?
They were still images, okay?
Okay, they were a series of still images presented rapidly.
There's a bunch of single frame short movies. Family Guy
I think
Funnycast is over. I don't care what you were about to
good.
say.
Okay.
I do act. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say, bud?
No, I don't remember it. I've already lost it.
Well.
Listen, man, I don't think too deeply about what I'm saying in general. Mm-hmm. So, like, when you cut me off, you're cutting off the idea, too. Like, this is just dead. I don't know what I was doing anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore either, aside from editing this episode. Say goodbye.
Bye!
Okay.